Hey everyone, before we get started with today's video, if you forgot to use a referral code when you signed up for Uber to get your bonus or guarantee of up to $1,000, then here's how to apply my referral code so you can still get some extra money. Here's the steps. So 1, open the Uber app. Next, click your photo or the 3 lines at the top corner. Click earnings. Click help or question mark. Click account and payment, then referrals, and this step is really important. Click invited driver, report my missing or incorrect driver referral, and then click send a message. And for the invite code, use G4QA5UE. Friend's name, yours truly, Gregory Wave, GREGORY WAVE, like wave. The phone number is 815-847-0184, and the email is gregwave@yahoo.com. And for the details, you can just say something like, my good friend Gregory referred me to drive for Uber. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Rideshare Hub. My name's Greg. I've got a very interesting video for you guys today. Most of you California drivers probably have seen this, but Uber sent out an email explaining the way that the Prop 22 system would work. For those of you that have been following these videos, this is in regards to the California ruling that we need to be treated like employees. So AB 5 is the law that California is trying to pass, and Uber and Lyft's solution is this thing called Prop 22, which is basically their way of saying, wait, we can provide some of these benefits, so we don't have to be all crazy like you guys want. Now, originally I was actually all for this. I was listening to what Uber and Lyft were saying, and I was like, you know what, this probably makes the most sense, and let's be honest, like, they don't really have a lot of options anyways. Then I looked into this Prop 22 thing, and it is like, it's crap. It's crap, honestly. It's like, honestly, it's not really like much has changed, to be honest. So let's just take a look at this, and I'll explain kind of what we're dealing with this. Before we move on, though, guys, I want to encourage you to check out the retroactive referral code. I've got a link in the description for it. Retroactive means that even if you signed up a few months ago or whatever without a referral code, you can use our retroactive referral code, and it'll be as if you signed up with one, and you can get the bonus that was there when you applied to work for Uber. So if that was a $500 bonus and you did those amount of rides in that first month, you'd have $500 just in your account. So guys, check out that retroactive referral code. It is really legit, and I've got a lot of drivers making money off it now. All right, Uber, we believe a better way to work is possible. Wow. Explaining Prop 22's earning guarantee. Apps like Uber are great for finding flexible work that can help you make ends meet. But it can sometimes be hard to know exactly how much you'll make by driving or delivering food. That's why we're fighting for Prop 22. It will give you an earnings guarantee so you can always know the minimum that you'll earn for your time. Prop 22's earnings guarantee includes minimum earnings. If you earn less than the guarantee, 120% of minimum wage over 2 weeks, Uber will pay you the difference. So what does this already sound like? It sounds like Uber and Lyft's guarantees that they would throw out there that always sounded so good but were never good. Give 8,000 rides this weekend and you'll make a guaranteed $400. You know, it's always like they throw in some huge number, but it's like you have to do an obscene amount of rides to get it. And the odds are, if you actually manage to do those amount of rides, you'll probably make more than the guarantee, because they always set it up so that it was an absurd amount of rides with an amount that is high, but not for that amount of rides. So it's already sounding a lot like that. Expense reimbursement. This earning guarantee includes 30 cents per mile to account for your expenses, such as gas and vehicle wear and tear. 30 cents per mile sounds really close to what we can write off on our taxes. So, what have we gained? No upper limit. The minimum is just that, a minimum. There's no upper limit to how much you can earn on the app. That, I would say, is probably the best part, and I only say that because I was worried that if they were going to offer minimum wage, they were going to put a cap on how much you could make. So they didn't do that, but it is pointless anyways. Tips are on top. As always, you keep 100% of the tips you earn on the service you provide, and these tips are not included in how the minimum guarantee is calculated. Again, I'm just like, what that last one makes me think is that their little team was sitting around trying to figure out how to write this email, and they're like, well, here's the issue, guys, all right? We don't actually have enough good options on the floor to entice them, so how else do we keep them interested in Prop 22? And some intern was like, well, we could reiterate that they keep 100% of the tips. But he's like, good, yeah, just fill out that email with a bunch of stuff they already know, just make it look good. Like, that literally is what this looks like. All right, here's some good examples of how it would work. The guarantee is calculated every 2 weeks. So for an example, they have 30 cents times X amount of miles, plus 1.2 times minimum wage hours. And then in a little asterisk, and this is important, it says, en route to pickups and on trip only. So only when you're on your way to pick up a ride and in the middle of a ride is this going to apply. All the other time is not going to apply. All right. For example, over 2 weeks, a driver in Los Angeles is en route to pickups and on trip for 500 miles. For a total of en route and on trip of 20 hours. The minimum wage in Los Angeles is $13. In this case, the driver would have a total earnings guarantee of $462. If you're having a total en route and on trip of 20 hours, here's what you need to understand about that. When you're working Uber and Lyft, how many times are all your hours on the app just you in rides or on your way to rides? Come on now. We all know that's not that good. Like, you spend so much time waiting for rides, driving to rides, being in a freaking farm town because you had a long ride, and then driving all the way back, and you're not getting paid for any of that. So in reality, this could literally be like a 30 or 40 hour work week. But again, they sauce it up by saying en route and on trip only of 20 hours. There's way more time for that shift. So the minimum wage in LA is $13. In this case, that driver would have a total guarantee of $462. Now, I don't know about you guys, but $462, we'll even just say it was 30 hours. Come on. Really? Like, are we impressed by that? Is that really a good system? All right, so here's how it was calculated. They took 30 cents times the 500 miles, and that equals $150. Then they took 1.2 times $13, the minimum wage, times the 20 hours, which equals $312. 150 plus 312 equals $462 of total minimum earnings guarantee. And they had that bolded and caps, or not caps, but bolded. So in this example, if the driver makes less than $462, here's where you have to really pay attention. Uber would pay the driver the difference. So it's if you made $452 that week, Uber's going to pay you $10. Here's why I think this is crappy, because I'm pretty convinced you will make more than $462 in that week. All this system is doing is it's just Uber and Lyft like finagling things and moving things around so that, yes, there's a guarantee, but it's like all their guarantees. You more than likely won't hit it. Like, literally, you're gonna make more than $462 in Los Angeles in 20 hours of in-app driving. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. So, what is this whole thing? What is Prop 22? Here's an answer for you. It's pretty much nothing. Okay? Like, the biggest thing most drivers wanted was a good minimum wage guarantee. But you're not getting that. So now what? We wait to see if the health benefits from Prop 22 are worth it. We wait to see if they actually cover us in accidents. I know I told you guys in the last video I had about this stuff that I was probably going to vote Prop 22. Well, I can't. I'm not even in California. Do not vote for this. Don't give Uber and Lyft that satisfaction. Like, this is the same thing they've always done to us, and they love that they always finesse us and stay right over our heads. But this is garbage. This is literally garbage. I mean, I'm ticked. So yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I'm not gonna like rant and rave about this too long. I don't know what's gonna happen with this because Uber and Lyft clearly doesn't have a solution, or they do and they just don't want to offer it. And California's fighting hard. Like, we're literally seeing the beginning of the end for Uber and Lyft. That is, like, I really feel like we're there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the retroactive referral code. Vote no on Prop 22. Just kidding. I'll let you make that decision. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon.